So what if you want a deeper singing voice, but you would like to keep your old speaking voice exactly the same? Hi, I'm Isabella. I use she, they pronouns, and I'm a voice teacher who specializes in singers on testosterone. Now, this would have to be done without testosterone. But while you can train your voice to be deeper, you can run into some limitations. So the vocal folds are these parts right here that are in this light pink color with a little bit of white. They're the ones that are actually touching and creating sound when you are making noise. So basically what happens when you're speaking and singing is that this part will stretch for higher notes and relax and stretch horizontally for lower notes. So basically you can only go as deep as these parts can go wide. But there is a way for your voice to sound darker, which can make it sound deeper. So you see this part right here, this is your soft palate. In order to find your soft palate, I want you to touch your tongue to the roof of your mouth. You notice how it's nice and hard? Now take your tongue and trace it back towards your uvula, which is that dangly bit, and it gets soft and squishy. That's your soft palate, and that's what we're looking at right here. If you want to create a darker sound, we're going to want to lift this part of our mouths in order to get more space. In order to do that, I want you to yawn for me. So you know how yawns kind of have an up and over sensation to them when you go, ah. So right before you get that descent, that's that lift we're looking for. So if you do the yawn and maintain that lift, you kind of get a darker sound to your speaking voice, which can be translated to singing. Think of Cher. Cher is really good at this. I'll often have students who listen to Cher and they'll say, wow, she has a really deep singing voice. When in reality, when I check it on the piano, it's around or above middle C. So while this is kind of a roundabout way to answer your question, I hope this helps.